Hi everyone, it's Matt again and I've come to ruin your day with another exercise session. Up till now we've been focused on the cardiovascular exercises, getting those heart rates up, but today we're just going to focus on the resistance or strengthening exercises. It's really important to keep those muscles strong when we're at home. I've got two videos for you. This is part one, there's 5 exercises in here, and part 2 will have another 5 exercises in. You can use the videos alternately, okay, but do leave a day to recover in between so you're not overworking those muscles. I'm going to give a couple of variations depending on what you've got at home to use. You can either use a resistance band like so, or if you've got a couple of tins or a couple of bottles of water, you can use those. And I'll give the variations of each of them as we go through. We're going to do 8 repetitions of each of the exercises, and we're going to do 2 sets. If you don't feel capable of doing a full 8 repetitions in 2 sets, just do what you can do, and then obviously you can move on to the next exercise. Good, so if you're ready for it, let's crack on with the first one. Alright, very good everyone. So our first exercise is going to be the upper back strengtheners. Whether you're using your tins, tucking the elbows into the side, underhand grip, elbows at 90 degrees. We can take those out to the side and pull our shoulder blades back and return to the middle again. Okay, so that's with the tins. If you're using the band, it's exactly the same movement. You're going to take an underhand grip on the band. We're going to draw the band apart slightly and pull in towards your belly button, pulling your shoulder blades back and then relax to the middle. Very good, so we're going to do 8 repetitions, so with me, so 1, 2, 3, remember to breathe, count along with me if you can, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, good, and relax there for me, give yourself a bit of a shake out. Hopefully you'll feel that tension across the top of the shoulders. So this exercise is designed just to pull those shoulders back, open up that chest cavity. It really helps with your posture and with your breathing. So when we've been sitting for a long period of time or using the computer, you do tend to get a little bit round shoulders. So it's important just to keep those muscles nice and strong to pull those shoulders back. Between the sets, we're going to take a little bit of a rest. If you need a little bit longer, absolutely fine. You can pause the video and just take a little bit more time to recover before you move on to the next exercise or the next set. Okay? So again, whether you're using the bands or you're using the tins, underhand grip on the band. Elbows tucked into the side to begin with. We're going to pull the hands out and just pull in towards your belly button and relax back down. Very good. Remember, count along with me so you know that you're keeping your breathing up. 2, 3, keep that posture nice and upright. 4, 5, 6, 2 more to go. 7, last one, and 8. Very good. Excellent. Relax there. Give yourself a bit of a shake out again. And when you're ready, let's move on to the next exercise. So the next exercise is going to be for the lower body. So we're going to do a calf raise. So easiest way to do this, if you come behind a chair on a sideboard, all we're going to do is feet hip width apart. And we're just going to raise up onto those toes and then back down again. So raise up onto those toes and back down again. Nice, slow, controlled movements. So with me, we're going to do 8 repetitions. So up we go, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Very good. Have a wiggle for those feet. So hopefully you'll feel it down here in those calf muscles. Big calf muscles down the bottom. So it's really important when you're doing your walking, you strive through to push off, alright? It's your calves that generate that kind of energy from your toes. So it's this sort of movement, putting your toes down, alright? Also, if you're going on tiptoes to reach something, then obviously they're the muscles that are engaged at that point. We're going to do another 8 repetitions. Again, if you need a little bit more of a break, then just pause the video here and then continue on when you're ready. So, stand behind the chair. Feet hip width apart, use that chair for support if you need it, or a sideboard. And again, we're going to go up onto your toes and back down. And 2. Remember to breathe. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. Very good. Hopefully you feel that tension just down here in your calves. You did it. Give your legs a bit of a shake out. And then you're ready to move on to the next exercise. Very good. So our next exercise is going to be the low row. So if you're using the tins or your bottles of water, have a chair in front of you or a sideboard. You're going to pop one hand on the chair, take 1 foot back, and we're just going to lean forwards from the hips. Remember, keeping that back nice and neutral. And we're going to row a hand in so it comes in line with that belly button, but keeping the hand out to the side and back down again. So rowing in and back down. Very good. All right. If you're using the band, exactly the same movement again, but all we're going to do is pop the band, one end of the band, underneath your foot. So again, hand on the chair, 1 foot back, 1 foot forwards, pitch forwards, and all we're going to do is row in line with our belly button, and then back down again. It's exactly the same movement and gives exactly the same effect. So we're going to do 8 repetitions, okay? So with me, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent, very good. Relax there. And we're going to switch sides, just so we can even it out with the other side. Remember to keep your breathing up while doing this. So do count along with me if you can. And again, pitch forwards from the hips. And again, we're going to row in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good, and relax there. So we did the upper back strengthening, which is obviously the upper part of the back. This is a bit lower down than the lats, okay? So a little bit of a lower exercise in the back there, okay? It's when you're putting things towards you. These are the muscles that are really activating to do this, all right? So again, if you want a little bit more of a break, you're more than welcome to. But if you're ready, then let's start off with the next set of exercise, okay? So pop the band down in front of you again, one hand on the chair. Pop 1 foot on the band. If you're using the band, if you're using the tins, and obviously just pitching forwards, holding onto that tin. And again, we're going to row in line with the belly button. So rowing in, 2, 3. Remember to keep breathing. 4. Count along with me if you can. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Relax there. Have a little wiggle of those feet. Switch around to the other side. So pop the band on the floor if you're using the band. One hand on the chair. Pitching forwards from the hips. 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. And again, rowing in line with the belly button. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. And hold it there. Well done, everyone. Next exercise is going to be exercise number 4. It's going to be another lower body exercise. Okay, well, so the next exercise could be the side leg lift. So again, use a chair if you need to for a bit of support. I'm going to. So pop your hands in chair, and all we're going to do is raise our leg out to the side and then slowly back down again. So slowly out and slowly back down. Don't need any equipment for this exercise. It's really good for these abductor muscles. So one side to begin with. So we're going to go out and back down. So 8 repetitions. Remember to breathe. 2, 3. Count along with me if you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. And have a wiggle of those feet. We're going to switch over and do exactly the same on the other side. So again, raise that foot up to the side and back down. And 2, just take it to where it's comfortable for you. Remember, work with your own comfortable range of movement. That was 3. And a 4, 5, 3 more, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Have a wiggle of those feet. You can really feel that working these abductor muscles as you do that. You'll get awareness of how heavy your legs actually are. So when you're getting in and out the bath or stepping through a door sideways or anything like that, don't know when you do that, but you know, you might do. You're very glamorous. then obviously it's these muscles that you're using, okay? It's also really important when it comes to your walking, because when you pick one leg up, they're your muscles to stop you from falling over, so they're really important to support you when you're doing your walking. Good, so we're going to do another 8 repetitions, okay? So use that chair for support, count along with me to keep that breathing up, nice upright posture, and again raising that leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, if it's painful in your hips, just reduce that range of movement down or just leave the exercise altogether. 6, 7, last one on this side, 8, and relax back down, have a wiggle out of those feet. And again, 8 on the other side, so raise that foot up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Very good. Again, you can really feel that working down in here, okay? So well done, everyone. That's that exercise complete, the outer thigh strengthening exercise, and we can move on to the next one. So the last exercise we're going to do is just a bicep curl. So, tucking the elbows into the sides, using your tins of beans or your bottles of water. All we're going to do is bring the hands up towards the shoulders and relax back down. You can do them both at the same time, or you can do one at a time. Just remember to do 8 repetitions on one side, or as many as you can do. If you're using the band, what we're going to do is find the middle of the band. We're going to pop it underneath the foot. We're going to grip the band so the tassels are coming out by your thumbs, standing nice and upright. Tuck the elbows in, just like we did with the tins, and up towards the shoulders and back down. Remember, trying to isolate that bicep muscle. 8 repetitions for me. Remember to breathe, count along as I do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Very good. Relax there. Good. So with this exercise, we're aiming to isolate this bicep muscle, so you should feel that one working. It's your picking up muscles, alright? So when you're picking things up, picking up a pan of water or anything like that, that's the muscle that you're using to help with that action. Good. Take a little bit more time to recover as normal, alright? But if you're ready, we're going to do the other set, alright? So 8 more repetitions. So again, using the tins, tuck the elbows into the side, bring them up. If you're using the band, pop it underneath one of your feet. Grab that band, and again we're going to tuck the elbows in, bring the hands up towards the shoulders and back down again. 2, count along with me if you can. 3, nice upright posture. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Very good. So again, hopefully you can feel it working your bicep muscle. Excellent, so they're the 5 exercises for part 1 of the video. Join us again in part 2 and we'll go through the other ones. Leave a day to recover in between before you do part 2. Well done, everyone.